Because sooner or later, just like those cities were covered up, you know, over the centuries with dirt, so we'd be covered up with dirt. So before we reach that point, you know, we want to make sure that we escape, you know, into the hereafter, right? Escape into the hereafter. Escape into the hereafter agenda and pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He blesses us to be in the neighborhood of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the hereafter. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you are going to ask for Jannah, ask for Jannah Firdaus. Ask for the highest heaven. Ask for the highest place in heaven. Wouldn't it be wonderful to spend the rest of our afterlife right there at the elbow of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So we have to, you know, we have to kind of live right to die right. So let's beg Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us clean up our act. We all messed up, all of us. We're in so desperate need of Allah's forgiveness. We're in so much need of Allah's forgiveness. Every single solitary one of us. And merciful Allah begs us, blesses us with His permission to beg Him for His forgiveness. And He will accept our astaghfirullah. Million times out of a million. As long as we're sincere. He will accept our astaghfirullah. We serve a merciful Lord. Best to show mercy. The most merciful of those who show mercy. Who is Al-Rahim. Ar-Rahim. He's our Rahman. He's Al-Ghafar. He's Al-Ghafar. He's Al-Ghafur. He's Al-Afur. He's Al-Latif. We serve a merciful, kind Lord who loves us. And the proof that He loves us is because He has it right here, right now, in Jumuah Salah. If He didn't love us, we wouldn't be here. We would be out there in that mix somewhere, mixing up, getting caught up. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala proves that He loves us every time He mercifully pulls our face to the rug, to the floor, to the dirt, worshiping Him, saying, Subhanallah, 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 Subhanallah. Every time we bow and prostrate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's proof that Allah loves us. SubhanAllah. You gotta say it, you have to be it. Especially when we have our face to that dirt, to that ground, to that earth, to that carpet, to that rug. We have to mean it. Because that's the closest to Allah. That's the closest to Allah. So we make dua. We make dua to Allah at that time. And we beg Allah for whatever we need. And believe me, all we ever need is Allah's forgiveness. That's all we ever need. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hear our cry. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answer our begging. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us begging Him, keep crying to Him, keep us on point, keep us so sorry, so in need of mercy, and give us a good sense to seek His forgiveness. We probably have that stuff for a while. Assalamu alaikum. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may He give us heal our sick minds, heal our sick hearts, heal our sick bodies, heal our sick souls. Give us Shifa. Shifa that only He can give. Shifa, when He heals us, the sickness never returns. Only Allah can do that. Amen. Allah goes on in these ayats. He says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Hada nadhirun min al-hudubil ula. Azifat. ليس لها من دون الله كاشفات أفمن هذا الحديث تعجبون فتضحكون ولا تبكون وأنتم ساجدون فاسجدوا لله واعبدوا. صدق الله العظيم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in these ayats, He asked, like it's asked before, which of the gifts of your Lord will you dispute about? And then He says in these ayats I just read, this is a warner of the warners of old. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he came with the same warning that all of the Anbiya who preceded him, all 124,000 prophets who came to this earth before him, subhanAllah, they all came with the same warning. You know what that warning is? La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Every one of them. That's a warning. And it's a wisdom. Because when we say La ilaha illallah, all we're saying is Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, the judgment is ever approaching. It's drawing near. And Allah, He says, no soul but Allah can lay it bare. Do you then wonder at this recitation? And will you laugh and not think? Wasting your time in foolishness and vanities that fall you down in sajda to Allah and adore Him. This ain't no joke. No matter whoever has this Quran, this deen, it's no joke. The Prophet ﷺ said, if we knew what awaits us in the grave, we would have laughed less and cried more. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us to get up in the middle of the night and cry to Him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us to always cry to Him. You know, whenever, for whatever we need. May Allah give us the good sense to do that. I don't care how bad it gets, we will never forget to remember Allah. Tens of Allah, we cry to Allah, we call to Allah for help. And always, Allah. ربنا آتنا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا آتنا حكمة وحكمة من البشر. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي. وإذكم لألكم تلاقون. Come.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah.